All right, so we're going to do this together. Now, hypothesis test, trying to encourage people to stop driving to campus, tells people it takes 30 minutes. Okay, I go there, it takes only 20 minutes for me, right? So, first of all, what's n? 35. So in this case, n is 35, and we see that it's right here. Okay, where x bar is 20, and sigma is 6. Okay, so the claim, that's always our first thing. We got to figure out what that is. The claim in words is, and you'll find the claim. Look for the words, test the claim. That's where you'll find it. Test the claim. Bam, there it is. What's it follows that? That the amount of time is less than 30 minutes. This is mu is less than 30. Now, I do not require any significance test to determine whether x bar is less than 30 or not. There's no test needed for this. It's like I don't have to test whether or not I make less than $100,000 a year or not. I know the answer to that. No. However, if somebody claims that professors make less than $100,000 a year, that actually requires me to do some work. Because I'm not talking about me as an individual, I'm talking about a group of people. Does that make sense? So we're not testing whether x bar is less than 30, because we know whether x bar is less than 30 or not. Hell, it's 20. Yes, it's less than 30. Problem solved. We're done. But we're not talking about everybody. Okay, and that's the difference there. Okay. So, claim is less than 30. So number A is HO is mu is equal to 30. B, or H1 is that mu is less than 30. Okay? So, now, is this going to be a right tail, left tail, or a two-tail test? Left tail. Okay. Where that area is 0.05. Everybody see that? Now, that area is 0.05. We're going to go to the z-score chart. Looking up 0.05 on the z-score chart, you're going to get 1.645. Now, if I were really a good instructor, I'd pull up the z-score chart and show you that. Except I'm a nerd and I've already memorized it. So there you go. Okay? You too can be a nerd. Just memorize them. Okay? Now, part C, you got to know the formula. The formula would be on that sheet I gave you. It's x bar minus mu divided by sigma over the square root of n. We okay on that? Part D, got to plug in the values. So we got 20, x bar was 20 as I recall, minus 30 divided by 6 over the square root of 35. Do we agree? Now, let's bring up our calculator and we'll look at that. Holy crap. So, bring up the calculator. We're going to go ahead and type this in kind of the way we see it. Open parentheses, 20 minus 30. Divided by 6 over the square root of 35. Okay. And the answer I get there is negative 9.86. So this is negative 9.86. Now the question is, where does negative 9.86 fall on this chart? Where does negative 9.86? Now remember that 0 is in the middle. So, excuse me, if you look at this as a number line, 0 is here, negative 1, negative 2, negative 1.645 is somewhere in there, yes? Now where does negative 9 fall? Way out here, right? So negative 9.845 is, wait for it, way out there, right? I just wanted to do that. So for you, Amy. All right. So it's way out there, right? So it's in the rejection region. It's in the rejection region. So for part E, I would say reject HO. So for part E, we would say reject HO. Now, if I reject HO, go back up here. If I reject HO, I'm saying that HO is false and that H1 is true. Do we agree? Now, which one of these is my claim? H1's my claim. Flower power. Okay? So, is the claim true or false? The claim is true. And now I need to go down for part F and state that. Hey, the claim is true. Now, the problem is, if this were an English class, we go like this. Claim, true, done. Oh, no. We statisticians get paid way too much for that. At a 0.05 level of significance, there is sufficient evidence to support the claim that mu is less than 30. At a 0.05 level of significance, there is sufficient evidence to support the claim that mu is less than 30. If you are watching this at home, you probably cannot read that. So go ahead and hit the backwards button, rewind it, and listen to it again. I'll pause while you catch up. Since n is greater than 30, the sample mean is normally distributed, i.e., see your sheet. Okay, straight on that.